Raise the freaking banners, y'all. Team Black, baby, you know it. We're repping. I'm about to be wearing black for every single Sunday for the next however many weeks. HBO Sundays are back, y'all. House of the Dragon is back, baby. I cannot freaking wait. I cannot believe we are here. Fire is about to freaking rain. I'm so ready. Gloves are coming off. Yes, I'm Team Rhaenyra. Yes, I don't care. Her rights, her wrongs. I know what's gonna happen. I know things are about to get ugly. I know you guys discouraged me from reading this, but this is literally one of the coolest things I've ever freaking read. I could not freaking put it down. Unfortunately, by virtue of being on the internet, yes, I know the events that happen. I know what happens because y'all have spoiled things. It's been spoiled for me, so that's why I started reading the book, because it's like, all right, I've already learned through YouTube comment section what happens in this show to all of these people, and it's so freaking good. This is incredible. I know some of y'all told me not to read this because it's not necessarily like a historically accurate, but I'm not yet at even Viserys's, reign in this book here. I'm only on Jaehaerys, so things are hitting the fan. The fan has been hit. Bloodlines are about to be wiped from the face of the Seven Kingdoms. It's happening, whether we want it to or not. God forbid, just let me pick someone to root for and let that someone be Rhaenyra. That's all I'm asking, and I'm assuming that this literally is going to pick up right off from where we leave off, as little Lucerys perishes in the sky. Season 1 was incredible. A bit of a slow burn, the time jumps were definitely a necessity, but I'm glad that we're just time jumped to where we need to be. Right into the aftermath. Rhaenyra is PO'd, ready to rally, and so am I. We ride at frickin' dawn. Here we go. We're gonna be checking out the first episode. I can't believe I'm saying that. Give a promotion to whoever is operating the HBO Max home screen. Stream now. Sorry, today all we care about is dragons. Don't talk to me until I've watched my dragon show. New episode. I can't believe it. Here we go. Let's frickin' get it. A sun for a sun, frick. It's about to get so ugly. I'm sorry. I'm so freaking nervous. I can't. I'm already furious. The fateful chomp.
The Queens are coming to you, Rhaenyra.
We're coming right back. Let's get it. New intro sequence, too. Oh, I feel so alive. Here we finally go. They're coming out with the OG violin track. Frick.
All men of honor must pay its price.
Let's get it.
The North owes a great duty to the Seven Kingdoms. This is not a sentence, but an honor. The North must stand ready.
And now my watch begins.
Falls from the skies and shivers my bones. Over a century ago, our ancestors treated in this very place. You at least had the mercy not to threaten me with your dragon.
Oh, he's gonna get the frickin' news. I don't want to say that.
The realm will soon tear itself apart. Men do not remember the oath sworn to King Viserys. Starks do not forget their oaths, my prince.
Heck yeah.
My duty to the wall is even more dire than the one I owe to King's Landing. The High Tower's plan to usurp the throne. She needs an army. War is coming. To the whole of the realm, my lord. My father brought King Jaehaerys and Queen Alysanne to see the wall, and watched as their dragons refused to cross it. What does it keep out? Death.
Y'all have no idea.
I have thousands of greybeards, well-horned. So they're old. They will fight hard, like Northerners.
Frick yeah, we're back in the frickin' North, baby. No. No, 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 no. F. Oh, God.
Take your mount again. We're flying out.
We're going to King's Landing.
To what end?
Killing Vhagar.
Oh?
With my dragon and yours together, we can kill Vhagar and her rider.
Was this the Queen's command?
The Queen remains absent. She's been gone for days. Too long. She is exposed.
She is grieving. It was a raven that brought me news of Rhaenyra's death. It was only when I saw my daughter's mortal remains that I could begin to mourn her.
Ugh.
She needs to know it for certain.
She was a fool to go alone.
Oh.
What if Aemon would happen upon her?
Then I would pity Aemon.
True. Rhaenyra's out for blood.
If you'd have acted
Oh, fudge. That hit it where it hurts. I mean, he is technically not wrong. I can't believe they're out trying to find him. I don't think they're gonna. I hope not. I don't want to see that. Ugh. Get those ships ready, y'all. We're gonna need him. I'm so glad he's bouncing back. We need him.
7 more ships went out to sea this morning to fortify the blockade.
I must have my ship back at sea to lead the effort.
Many weeks yet. Wager.
It does not look ready to leave. Oh my god, it's the father from Raised by Wolves! Oh my god, he's so amazing! I knew he was gonna be in this season. I freaking love him.
Smithy delivered this earlier.
I had this commission for Prince Lucerys.
It's the blackest of treacheries.
They tell me that you're the one that dragged my body out of the sea. I am indebted to you. Darling.
Time to physically cringe for the next 15 minutes. This is what I'm not looking forward to about the season. I'm just in fear. My blood boils. My blood is physically boiling.
Where is Harris?
What do you need of him?
Take him into the small council. He'll be king one day. He must begin his instruction.
I'm afraid.
They'd be fools to come with Vhagar protecting the city.
Not the dragons. The rats.
Those rats in those walls. Ooh, confirmed. Confirmed ship.
We cannot. Again.
How many times have y'all said that before? Jesus. Two toxic people. You're actually probably great together. Your husband's been cold and dead for what, a week? Not even? He knows. Look at him. He knows all.
Good morrow, my lords.
My letter to Rhaenyra. Has there been any answer?
An apology for her dead son?
None, Your Grace. Princess has refused the offered terms, and that war is now inevitable.
Yeah, thanks to y'all.
Would someone please?
Is the heir to the throne bothering you, Tyrant?
There are important matters to discuss, despite Sir Tyland's interruptions.
Off you go, Jaehaerys. Good boy. Where were we?
Kira's blockade has placed King's Landing under strain.
No, we should have just killed her when we had the chance.
We must play the board before us.
We could offer the title to the young Lord Dalton Greyjoy.
No, look who it is.
Aemond is my closest blood and our best sword. We must establish a toehold there. At Harrenhal. And we can burn the blockade while we're at it.
Rhaenyra has dragons as well.
Mine are bigger.
Your Grace, you must not put yourself at risk.
And Vhagar is needed here to deter Rhaenyra from attacking the death of her son.
Yeah, lay it on.
Errors
Lay it on
remain
thick.
the hours, and more houses will declare for you in time.
Oh no, not this guy.
But your handmaiden said that you were indisposed.
You little sneak. My god. I mean, he's so good, but so scary. Ugh. Is it bad that I don't want her to find him? No. Oh. No. No.
Hugh, Your Grace. The Smiths are all proud to support Your Grace against Rhaenyra. Iron costs have grown. To put it simply, we are struggling.
You shall be paid, and paid well.
Otto's like, just
Our
shut the
victory
frick up.
depends on the end.
Your Grace, it filled my heart to see you on the Iron Throne. Is the hands want to keep a firm grip on things? You controlled your father in the same way. Viserys had a certain reputation as being pliable. I would think that you would wish to be viewed differently.
Alright, Laris, I agree with you there. Sniff out the weasel, Otto. Oh, but it's self-serving. He wants... Of course. Nobody serves anyone but themselves in Seven Kingdoms. But if it means getting Otto Hightower as not the hand, frick yeah, I'll take it.
Do we pursue the same end? Rhaenyra bending the knee, and Aegon sitting there on the throne in peace.
These critical days since Viserys' passing haven't gone to plan.
That's not my fault. Aegon is ever eager to prove himself, and Aemond, if you undermine my voice, both those boys will grow deaf to it. We only need to mind Aegon until the novelty of rule is spent. You and I can steer our course to victory.
A fine strategy, daughter.
Everyone always trying to administer control over the true king. Well, he's not the true king, but you know what I'm saying. Everybody's trying to keep their grip, their fragile grip.
You. The White Worm.
Did you think I would wither in your absence?
You put Aegon on the throne.
That was the High Towers. He profited from knowing Aegon's movements.
You delivered him.
You blame me because your true enemies are out of reach. This is nothing of value to you,
Daemon. She's back and ready for business. She's got her closure. She is freaking ready. She is freaking ready. Look at her. Get them. Get them freaking all. And now she's coming for blood.
Your council stands at the ready, Your Grace.
I have chills. Let's get it.
I want Aemond Targaryen.
Frick yeah, you do.
Your Grace.
Oh,
Lord Kraken Stark
the goat.
has promised 2,000 men.
Oh. Why am I about to burst into tears? That's gonna do me in. Oh no, it's about to go down.
A tribute.
Commander,
I'm told you bear a mislike for the High Towers.
fuck the High Towers.
Amen, brother. Let's get it. I mean, no, what is about to go down is not good, but...
The White Worm said you're one of Aegon's rat catchers. How deep your debts? I was also given to understand that you possess a unique knowledge of the Red Key. You're to find and slay the Prince Aemon Targaryen. But I understand he's quite good in a fight. You want to take caution. One half.
They're not gonna get that prince, though.
What if we can't find him?
Ugh.
My brother is hostage to my grandsire and mother. Alicent is simply angry.
Now you're on, when are you on a first name basis with her?
She blames me for starting this war, plotted with my father's council to usurp his throne.
Actually, he makes a good point. Okay, he sees right through her, actually. He's not wrong.
Return to your post, Lord Commander. I must have a word with the Prince. It would concern me, grandson, if plans were being considered beyond the ears of your king and his hand.
You just speak plainly.
You and Vhagar are the greatest single power in the realm, but you must keep a grip on your impulses.
You're just out here whispering in everyone's little ear. I think Aemon sees right through it, though. I think he's anti-Otto Hightower. Speaking of rats, oh no.
The Royals live on this level. No one's here.
We need to keep looking. Set a trap. For appearances.
Oh, this is bad. This is so bad.
Stay still. She's the queen, she is.
Hitting where it hurts. This is so bad. This is so bad.
She wants a boy.
Maybe that one. The mother knows.
She might lie, though. They're too stupid to tell them apart.
She's telling true.
Oh, no, God. What the F are these sound effects? Oh, God.
They killed the boy.
I mean, as much as Rhaenyra would have preferred Aemond, of course, I don't think you can deny he wouldn't. Well, he is a huge loss because he's the rider of Vhagar, and everyone is assuring him, like, you're the biggest asset we have. Get your head in the game, snap into it, you know. I think Aemond's head is in the game. Oh, I think he's maybe actually secretly the smartest one in the room, and everyone is underestimating him because they think this is where it's tricky because he's clearly owning it. Well, is he owning it? He doesn't. He's just going with the flow. Like, he's like, all right, we don't have to dwindle on what has happened. Like, let's just lock in and get going, you know? So whether he feels one way or another, whether he has remorse or not, or if he's embraced the accident that led to Lucerys' demise, I can't say for sure where he stands, but it's clear everyone around him is acknowledging not only did you technically maybe start this, but now you're our biggest asset, so, like, we need you, step up. But to his defense, he's actually so right. Yeah, at the end of season 1, he is enemy number 1. Even though, in spite of, yes, it was an accident, I don't think that was his actual intention in any way, shape, or form. He was just playing around. Otto Hightower is right. Like, Aemond can be a little bit rash, and that's the whole reason that Lucerys is dead, whether it was an accident or not. But in terms of the loss, yes, I can see Rhaenyra, of course, wanting to avenge, you know, Lucerys by taking out Aemond, but I think for Aegon, this is only going to stoke his fire because he's very laissez-faire. He's just la-di-da, walking around like he owns the place, which of course now he does. Aemond is so correct, you know, he's still just a puppet for, you know, Alicent and Otto, the ones with actual experience. You know, as far as we know from Aegon's childhood and adolescence, he really wasn't involved at all and had no actual aspirations to ascend the throne, of course, because he was off the hook. He didn't think that was going to be his responsibility, so he just wasted his youth and actually really probably doesn't know anything what he's doing. But I think Aemond sees more than Aegon. You know, he sees the reality of the situation. And when he did say, you know, my mom's looking to blame me, but she's just washing her own hands of usurping the throne by looking for somewhere else to place the blame, and that's on me for starting all this when really it was her. Sure, Aemond's actions might have been the catalyst, but they're all guilty here. There's no one place to put the blame. He just conveniently gets to be, you know, the one who drew first blood, so that's where they can focus it. And I think the same goes for Rhaenyra. She wants to take out Aemond, but really wants to just take them all out. Aemond would just have been a quick fix, but now, you know, here's Aegon really kind of just prancing around, not really giving a shiz necessarily, like taking the situation a little with too much ease. You know, I don't think recognizing the severity of what is at stake here. So now it's like, yeah, they hit him even more where it hurts. You know, Aemond, yes, if they actually had succeeded in their assassination attempt and gotten the correct target, he is a huge asset to them, you know, when it comes to warfare. This, I think, is a bigger blow to eliminate the little heir to the throne, you know, even younger than Lucerys. You know, that's what was so rough about it. Lucerys was so young. That's adding to the tragedy. This is like barely, he couldn't even talk. That's hitting really where it hurts. I think it's the bigger loss, even though that wasn't the one they intended. I still think strategically, I hate to say that word, but you know, optics wise, that is hitting them where it hurts. And now it's just going to invigorate Aegon, who was pretty laissez-faire about all of this. Now he's just going to be truly fired up, and it's hard to get a read on him because we really only know him from the highlights of his childhood, where he really was just a menace. Like, he just really was a pest, and he's also, you know, an abuser to women and whatnot. Like, he's just not fabulous. But we see moments of his vulnerability with Alicent, and we see here that he kind of just has like rose-colored glasses on right now, and actually is embracing, you know, this title as king. Yes, he's prancing around with the crown on his head, but when we see him there, you know, hearing petitions and whatnot, it does seem like he's trying. Up until this point, it was really tough to see where he kind of just stands, because he doesn't really necessarily care about anything, I don't think. But now this is gonna light the fire that's gonna spark, like, now this is gonna kick him into high gear. They just lit a match, a severe one. So this all could have, it wasn't even the intention. He wasn't even the intended target. He wasn't even. Granted, they did ask. They were like, hey, what's plan B? But it lingered on Daemon for a little bit. You know, perhaps he gave them permission. This is the next best thing. Like, I think in ways it's a bigger blow. It's more, it's real. I think it's more personal, because Aemon really would have read as like just revenge, you know, like that would have made sense. This looks calculated. Cold-blooded. Like, yeah, I'm rooting for Rhaenyra. She didn't sign off on any of it. Rhaenyra didn't sign off on any of that. She doesn't know about that. I don't know if she would have approved of this. So that's why I'm still rooting for her. You know, her hands are clean. She was mourning, she was grieving, she had one order and they still couldn't even get that right. So poor Helaena though, like, she is such a gentle soul. I wish she was on Team Black. Like, she's kind of, I feel like, just the one innocent person. Nothing she has done has contributed to, you know, any of the chaos that is ensuing actively. She's really just kind of caught in the crossfire. And I would really venture to say that she's the most innocent one in all of this. That's how the Game of Thrones works. It's always the innocent ones. And it's sad because you can tell, like, Aegon's not a loving husband to her, you know, at all. But if he didn't care before, he certainly will now. And as we saw, you know, he has awful tendencies from his youth. He's just not, he's not great. Going forward, whatever this is going to ensue, you know, Daemon's a little bit, what did he think is going to happen of all of this? I don't think he wants them to come across as weak. He's trying to act. He's trying to really make statements here that I don't think Rhaenyra would want to. Because now how are they going to rally folks to their side if it's like, oh, you assassinated the young little heir who could barely even speak? How much is he acting up for himself, and how much of this is for Rhaenyra? I don't doubt that he still cares for her, but everything he's saying behind her back, like, I think he really sees her as weak. He's not stupid. He has to know how this is gonna look, whatever the outcome would have been, whether they were successful or not. Like, he's putting all his faith in, like, these two randos who have vendettas against the Hightowers to assassinate a prince. Like, that's not an easy task. Perhaps he doesn't care who you get, just get somebody, you know? Who's the next best thing? Heir to the throne. Like, did he really think that plan would have gone? No way! To take out Aemon, there's no Daemon's not dumb. If you're gonna try to eliminate Aemon Targaryen, like, anyone within the freaking Red Keep, anyone within the royal family, you're gonna send the best of the best. Why would you just muster up these two, just like two people who can be easily bribed? He's acting rash too, like, he wants to make an immediate follow-up statement, but the problem is now he can say, oh, well, Rhaenyra wanted something. Rhaenyra asked for Aemon, and that's what I sent for. You know, he can wash his hands as well. If he'll even admit to this, you know, is he even gonna admit to plotting for this? Because he's acting on his own. Everyone on Team Black is gonna be like, what the frick did you do? He's kind of going a little bit rogue. They have no knowledge. So now they're gonna be facing all this retaliation, and they're gonna be looking at each other like, who did this? Is he gonna own up to it? Blood's been drawn. The season, it's about to kick off. It's about to kick into high gear. Ugh. And I'm scared to see Aegon, you know. I feel like we really have yet to see him in, like, what his final form is. He's still kind of a little bit of an enigma, I feel like, in how he will truly, you know, has he ever been fully locked into anything in his life? I feel like now he's about to finally snap in, lock in, pedal to the metal. Like, this is the catalyst for him, especially with the crown on his head here. Like, give him rage and give him power. How will he act? All his life, all he's ever had is just no responsibility, no expectation that he'll ever be in this position. I'm actually really excited to see where this is going to take him as, like, a foe for Rhaenyra, especially because I am so against, you know, Alicent and Otto are such, they have their freaking dominion over everything, whispering in everybody's ear. So perhaps Aegon's gonna snap and heed Larys Strong's words and throw the little hand of the kingpin on his jacket. Oh, sweet Jesus, then Lord knows chaos is gonna ensue. With Larys, with that man as the hand of the king, frick, we're back. There's no Sunday scaries when House of the Dragon, when Game of Thrones is back, y'all. I feel so alive. Well, let me know what you guys thought of this sensational opening to season 2. I cannot freaking wait for, my gosh, next week already. Oh, I'll see you guys again next week, but until then, hope you guys are doing so well as always, and I'll see you again very, very soon. Bye, guys.